there, this is Anita with Workflow Grow, bringing you Express Desk Stretch, stretching your mind, your body, and your breath. Thank you for joining me. I am continuing to share lessons learned on a 2-day solo hike that I did. And I think these lessons can apply obviously to everyone's personal life, but I think that they also apply to your work life. And so when I was doing these miles and miles of hiking and having aloneness, I decided to do a walking meditation where I focused like for 2 or 3 minutes on a different sense, one of my 5 senses. And I eventually went through all 5 senses. For example, like my sight, I was noticing I was in the Smoky Mountains, so hard not to see all the beauty in that. The sounds like the birds chirping, the bees buzzing, what I was feeling is, like on my body, like the wind blowing on my body, the foliage rubbing up against my legs, the ground beneath my feet, the sense of smell, like the smell of nature, the earth, myself on day 2. That was not so pleasant. And then also taste, like when I would stop and take a water break or a snack break, instead of just mindlessly drinking the water or eating the snack, I was really thinking about what I was eating and tasting. And here's the thing is, by the time I finished that walking meditation, I was filled with such gratitude for nature and the beautiful creation all around us, that it just really lifted my spirits. And the thing is that we can get so caught up in the day-to-day of life. We're just busy being busy, that just taking the time to notice the things around us, maybe you don't use all 5 senses, maybe you use 2 or 3 senses, but taking maybe a mindful walk and doing that can really, really help rejuvenate and refresh you. And so I am sharing in the resources in my blog. If you want to, you can access my blog. It's on the website, workflowgrow.com/blog. And I do share a walking meditation with the 5 senses resource. And our stretch today is going to focus on bringing in your 5 senses in our stretching. So without further ado, let's get to that. Mentioned, our stretches today are going to work to tie in your senses. It'll be 4 of your 5 senses, because I honestly just could not figure out a way to weave in taste. For a couple of our stretches, it will be helpful to have a chair. And so if you want to pause the video and grab a chair, go right ahead. But we will start, as we always do, with a couple of sun salutations just to get the blood flowing in your body. And then we'll get started. So inhale, reach up. Forward fold, exhale, clear everything out, give up what you must, halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain. And one more time, forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain. All right, very good. So our first stretch is going to be what is called the wave. And so what you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees. So just a slight bend in your knees. Place your hands on your thigh. So you're going to feel your hands slide down your thigh. And I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. And then you're going to wave. Basically, you're articulating your spine as you come all the way back up to standing. And so bend your knees, slide down, let your chest fall forward, and then wave, come on back up. Let's do that a few more times. Come on down, bend your knees, keep your chest lifted, your thoracic spine drawn in, and then come all the way up to standing. So notice the feel of your hand as it glides on your thigh, and as you're articulating your spine up, just notice the difference in your spine. Just tune in to your body. Okay, one more time. Come down, bend your knees, chest lifted. And come back up to standing. So that should feel really good in your back, especially if this is the middle of the workday for you. All right, our next move is a little bit of balancing. So in order to balance effectively, you really need to use your focus, or in yoga we call that your drishti. And really what that's a matter of doing is finding something in front of you to really focus your gaze on, and that will help you not be so wobbly. All right, so the balancing pose that we're going to do is really simple. You're going to start in what we call a chair pose with your arms behind you. So it's similar to what we just did as far as the legs. So you should feel some good opening in your calves. Now use your focus. Focus on something in front of you and then come up on the balls of your feet. Reach your hands forward or up over your head. And then come down and reach up. And come down, reach up. We're doing a total of 8. That was 3. This is 4. So this is going to not only get your blood flowing, but you're working on your focus. 3 more. Up. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you come down. 2. Last 1. 3. And come on down. Okay, wonderful. So you should feel opening in the back of your calves from that. You fired up your quads a little bit, your big muscles there in your legs and your shoulders. And you're working on your focus. All right, so now we are going to focus on your sense of smell. So this is a little bit of a stretch. But come into your chair and reach your arms up over your head. Part your arms to the left. Take a bind on the outside of your left knee and the back of your chair. So inhale, and as you exhale, take your twist a little bit deeper. So really connecting your breath with movement. Inhale, lengthen, reach the crown of your head up. Deep inhale, exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Slowly come back to center. And now let's do the other side. So inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, part your arms. Put your left hand on the outside of your right foot. Your right hand is on the back of your chair. You can use that as leverage to help you twist. So again, connecting, breathing, smelling with twisting. So inhale, smell. Notice what you smell. I've got a diffuser. Exhale, twist. I have a diffuser with some peppermint oil. So that's what I'm smelling right now. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And twist. One more. Inhale. And twist. And come back to center. So that should feel really good on your spine, opening up all down your spine, especially your lower back. All right, now we're tuning into our to listening, but also probably feeling as well. All of this is feeling. So bring your left knee up to your chest and twist, circle your ankle around in one direction. So I definitely am feeling some snap, crackle pops, and I'm hearing the snap, crackle pops as I open up my ankle joint. All right, and now switch directions. And part of listening in these stretches is listening to your body also. All right, now keep your knee lifted and extend your leg forward, flex your feet, and you can take a bind anywhere under your leg, under your knee, under your calf, or under your ankle, whatever you're able to reach. But keep your chest lifted. Try not to hunch over like that, but keep your chest lifted. And pull your foot as close as you can towards your face. This is a great hamstring opener. It's the back of your legs here. So listening to your body. Now take your right hand and put it on the outside of your left hand and twist open to the left. So I just got a good little snap, crackle, pop in my back from doing that. Hear what you hear. This is also a good IT band stretch. And slowly come back to center. Give it one more little tug and bring that down and bring your right knee up to your chest. So just start with the ankle twist, snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's cracking. And go the other way. This is great to do if you have a standing desk, which is wonderful. I highly recommend them. But sometimes your feet can get tired, so this is a way to bring some relief to that. as well as to your hamstring and your IT band. So good for you if you have a standing desk and you're using it, and here's some good stretches that can help you. So this, again, take a bind anywhere behind your leg. It can be behind your thigh, behind your knee, your calf, your ankle, whatever you're able to reach. Keep your chest lifted and gently pull your foot towards your face. Once again, always trying to connect the stretch with your breath. And when you inhale, you expand. When you exhale is when you fold or twist. So you're wanting to maybe pull your leg closer to you. When you're contracting or twisting is when you're exhaling. Now take your left hand, put it on the outside of your right leg, wherever you are able to reach it, and take your right hand behind you. I've got my arm in a cactus arm, and so I'm looking over my right shoulder. This is a great IT band stretch, lower back stretch, shoulder stretch. And slowly come back to center, give it one more little tug, and bring it down. All right, well, hopefully you feel a little bit more invigorated, and I've done my best to help integrate the 4 of the 5 senses into some stretch work for you, just to make it interesting. I will see you for some breath work, where we will continue to integrate our 5 senses. The breath work today is super simple. We're going to simply do 5 long inhales and 5 long exhales. And each inhale and exhale, I'm going to ask you to bring your attention to one of your 5 senses. So we'll start with your sense of sight. And you can even close your eyes and notice what you're seeing, like maybe the colors or something in your eyes. So we'll start with that. Inhale for deeply. And notice what you see. Exhale. Next, notice what you hear. Inhale. Exhale. Notice this time what you feel. Inhale. Exhale. Now notice what you smell as you inhale. Exhale. Lastly, notice what you taste. Exhale. All right. So that just should hopefully help you just to get more present and in the moment, which always results in being able to think more clearly and being rejuvenated. Okay, I'll see you next time.